everyone, this is Antara. Welcome you to Life on Wheels. So we are a travel freak, myself, and I have with me Gautam. Gautam, can you say hi to people?
Hi.
So today we are going to Medak. Medak is located in Telangana. From there we would like to go to Medak Church. We'll give you information about the church. Description will be given to you. And the first foremost important thing for us to start with our journey is towards the temple, the Edupayalu temple, Durga temple, which is located here. This is the first point of our destination. Let's start. We'll keep you posted on the updates. So here I have with me my friend, the next traveler with us. Morning. Mr. Nagraj, he's the next traveler with us heading towards Medak. Likewise I said we'll be starting for the temple first to Edupayalu temple. The distance would be somewhere between 225 to 250 kilometers and we'll be starting our destination from Hi-Tech City. So we are heading towards Hi-Tech City right now. I stay in Hyderabad, so Hi-Tech City being the main point, for the fuel and everything. So if you calculate from the distance from the petrol pump, it would be around 200 to 225 kilometers. Let's say max to max 250 kilometers. So let's head towards Hi-Tech City, Coco. We'll see you there. So here we go, just completed the breakfast for the day and headed towards our destination. Let me give you a short description on Telangana. So Telangana is a state in India situated on the south central stretch of the Indian peninsula. To speak about the significance of Telangana, it is being the lush green forests encircled by the mountains, natural stone formation, historical palaces, tombs, the temples, which are the finest devotional architecture ever to be made. And not to be forgotten about the waterfalls, which will leave you awestruck and mesmerized by its beauty. So we have arrived at today's first destination, the Edupayala Durga Bhavani temple, which is 100 kilometers from Hyderabad. This temple is built in the 12th century, dedicated to goddess Kanaka Durga. So we'll take you to the inside view of the temple. Amazing! Amazing look. This is beautiful. This happens to be the speciality of majority of temples of South India. They are vibrant and colorful, and the hilly area covered by greenery around with the serenity of the Manjira river.
So now we are entering Bhavani Durga temple. Here I go. Jai Ma Durga. ये है दुर्गा माता का टेम्पल. यू कैन सी फ्रॉम हियर. आप देख सकते हो. जय माँ दुर्गा. कैन यू हैव अ क्लियर व्यू? यस, हियर इट इज. जय माँ दुर्गा. जय माँ भवानी दुर्गा. बहुत ही अच्छा है. बहुत ही पुरानी मंदिर है. मैं थोड़ा प्रेयर कर लेती हूँ माँ से. यहाँ पे ज्यादा वक्त आपको रुकने नहीं देंगे. दे विल नॉट अलाउ यू टू स्टैंड फॉर मोर देन 2 seconds. आप दर्शन कर लो बस. Then you have to take a U-turn and go out because of too much of crowd. You cannot stand here for a long time. ये हर मंदिर का ये रूल है वैसे यहाँ पे साउथ इंडिया का. They will not let you stand for more than 2 seconds. Can you see the crowd here?
The great warrior Arjuna's grandson performed a Sarpa Yagna. Now, if you ask what is a Sarpa Yagna, it happens to be a fire sacrifice where snakes are to be the offerings to avenge a death or a curse. It is believed that the spilled blood of the snakes at several different places have become streams, and this is how the name has been formed as Edu Payala. Edu means 7 and Payala means stream. Isn't it an amazing fact?
अभी टेम्पल से बाहर आ गए हैं. वी हैव कम आउट ऑफ द टेम्पल. नाउ वी आर हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स द अदर साइड ऑफ द टेम्पल. मोबाइल फोन्स लेके, क्योंकि आसपास में बहुत सारे बंदर है जो आपको दिख रहा है इधर. ये देखिए, यहाँ पे 1-2 है. यहाँ पे काफी सारे हैं. लोग डंडे लेके घूम रहे हैं ताकि मोबाइल फोन छीन के ना लेके जाए. या देयर वी गो. पत्थर को काट के ये स्टेप्स बना गया है. These rocks have been cut and made into staircase for convenience. जैसे कि आप देख रहे हैं, जंगल से हमको जाना पड़ रहा है मंदिर के दूसरे साइड में. पूरा जंगल एरिया है.
పడేస్తే ఆగమైతే కదా నాయన కొండమని మళ్ళీ ఇటు తెచ్చేసుకుంటే అయిపోయాయి
గంధరాజు ఇలా తెలుగు రాదు ఇక్కడ కాదు
You can ask her the information on which temple this is and which god this is and her information.
एल्लम्मा टेम्पल एल्लम्मा पीछे पीछे नाग देवता का है क्या है अंदर अंदर जाके देखो ये स्नेक का
So this is Yellamma Devi, right? Okay. So we know the temple in Hyderabad, Yellamma Devi. So never thought that we would have a close view of Yellamma Devi.
ఏడుపాయలు ఎల్లమ్మ టెంపుల్
Blessed to be here.
అది వీళ్ళకు మాకు హైదరాబాద్లో తెలుసు ఇక్కడ వచ్చినాము అంటున్నాం అది వీడియో తీసి యూట్యూబ్లో పెడతారు
చేపించుకుంటే మనం చేస్తాం ఆమె ఆమె దయ కావాలి వాళ్ళతో
పిలిపించుకోవాలి ఇక అమ్మ పిలిపించుకుంటే ఎప్పుడు పిలిపించుకుంటది
ఏం చేయాలి నాయన ఇట్లా మొన్న నీళ్ళు ఎత్తుకొస్తాను పోతే నొప్పేసింది ఇక అట్లా ఆయన గుడి కడుకుంటాను కిందికి వెళ్ళి తేవాలి నాయన ఆ కౌంటర్ కట్టుకెళ్ళి రావాలి గింతలతో తేరాదు
A very important note on the Edupaila temple. Two festivals of Telangana attracts lakhs of devotees mainly during Mahashivaratri in February and Bonalu in July. Devotees make offerings to God and the same is consumed and distributed as prasad. I must say we were blessed that to be offered prasad which we had for lunch. Must say it was more than a satisfied feeling and a wish fulfillment. Now we are heading towards Pocharam Dam, which is 30 kilometers from Edupaila temple and 122 kilometers from Hyderabad. Here I am with a token of on the way information. While talking about the roads in this route, they are broad and easy to drive, finely paved, amidst the lush green harvesting fields, no problem at all. There are multiple petrol pumps as well, but please be noted on the ghat roads while crossing the Narsapur forest. You may enjoy the scenic beauty while on drive, which I have done at the Narsapur forest. Well, you can also spot some colorful peacocks at a sudden glance. I got to see one. And to keep you posted on some further information, that there are multiple stops where you can sip a cup of coffee or a cup of tea and munch snacks and continue your journey forward.
Welcome back. So we are on the way to Pocharam Dam. It's a trek for a kilometer, 1 kilometer. Actually, we were not supposed to come here. The road was closed, but we requested that we would not spend here more than half an hour's time, and we were allowed. Because of the pandemic situation, they are not allowing a huge crowd here. So, but still we requested. We said हम लोग हैदराबाद से आए हैं with great hopes. So they said ठीक है, मैनेज हो गया. अभी जा रहे हैं towards them. See, this is the view. पानी यहाँ तक आ जाता है. मॉनसून का टाइम है. Here it is what like पानी यहाँ तक भी आ जाता है. As you can see. पूरा place है पानी के लिए. अभी थोड़ा कम है. But still it is more. ये बारिश की वजह से वाटर लेवल हैज राइज्ड. पानी यहाँ तक आ जाता है. नाइस व्यू. Amidst the green lush, it's a nice view from here. Wow, amazing. This is the place where people will take bath actually. The water level will rise and you can see the rise level also. यहाँ पे दिख रहा है. Here it is. Wow. पानी यहाँ तक आ गया है. यहाँ से आके water will go here. And the surrounding area, you can touch the water actually. These levels are made so that you can come and take bath here. That's the dam, the other side, and this is the way for the water to come, flow from here, pass through this channel and then go forward. काफी अच्छा लग रहा है ये. बहुत ही अच्छा नज़ारा है. I was not actually expecting this. Let's see थोड़ा पानी में. Ouch! Wow, great. Green lush green. Pocharam Dam, 30 kilometers from Edupayala Temple and 122 kilometers from Hyderabad. This dam was built in the year 1916 and 1922. The Nizam's bungalow is adjacent to the dam, and it is said that Nizam would enjoy every beauty of the nature of the vast water body and spend the leisure here. Pocharam is a place for scenic beauty. If you look at the sky above, you can see the punched clouds stretching like a dome. The lush green rugged mountains look like a hideaway of the lost heaven. The water hyacinth plants in the stream seem to be parting with the wind in its own rhythm. I kept watching the captivating clouds sliding over the blue sky.
You will also get to see colorful birds in and around, even migratory birds on season. This adds to the richness of the scenic beauty. A deer sanctuary is there adjacent to the dam. If fishing is your passion, do get your fishing rod along during your next visit. You will definitely enjoy every moment of the experience with your family and friends. A small note for your reference, do carry drinking water and snacks, as within a few kilometers there are no local shops. Entering the Medak town, Medak was originally known as Methukudurgam, which subsequently changed into Methuku due to the growth of fine and coarse rice in this area. Medak district has been a part of the three renowned kingdoms, the Kakatiya, the Brahmani and the later Golconda kingdom. Finally, on the fall of the Qutub Shahi dynasty, it was annexed to the Mughal Empire and later included in the Nizam's dominions. It finally became a part of Andhra Pradesh with effect during November 1956 under the scheme of reorganization of states.
So we are here. Welcome to the Medak Church. This is the Medak Church, founded by Charles Walker Fasnet in the year 1924. It is said to be the largest in Asia and second largest after Vatican Church. I wasn't aware of this information, but after coming to Telangana, came to know that Medak Church happens to be the second largest in the world. Wow, that's great. If I would have not been a part of Telangana, I would have never had this information. Amazing. I think it's around 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead. It's a Sunday. As usual, it will be crowded, but I'm very excited. After St. Paul's Cathedral Church in Calcutta, this is the second biggest church I'm seeing. Don't know whether I'll be getting the opportunity to see Vatican Church or not, but definitely the second largest church of the world. Let's go inside.
Durga Bhavani temple visit accomplished with full devotion, and now it's time for the blessing of His Almighty Lord Jesus. Yes, I'm talking about none other than the Medak Church, 20 kilometers from Edupaila Temple and 85 kilometers from Hyderabad. This is the second largest cathedral church after Vatican, built in the year 1924 by Charles Walker. It is open for visitors regularly from 7 in the morning until 6 in the evening for viewing and silent praying. A must-visit place to feel the serenity, the calmness and the divine.
Let's go inside. And here we go.
now it's time to go back. A day enjoyed with full bliss and devotion. There are many other places too to visit, like the Medak Fort, the bird sanctuary, the ancient graveyard of the 19th century, but we couldn't cover the entire places due to lack of time. And a very important aspect, owing to the pandemic circumstances of coronavirus, we have maintained every possible protocol for safety. Ours has been a one-day tour, but options are there if you want to spend the night time here. You may stay at Harita Resort, and there are a few more stay options around. You may plan for a couple of days trip to cover Medak's beautiful places around. Finally, I thank all of you for watching my video. Please like my video and do subscribe and share. I would love to hear suggestions from your end in the comment box. I'll be back very soon with my next trip update. Till then, stay safe, stay tuned, catch you soon.